My grandpa, when he was in his 30s, he got shot in the head and survived. Wow. And the doctor said that my grandma had terrible aim. Did that resonate with you? Why?
Grandmother shot my grandmother.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Your great-grandma shot your great-grandpa. And this was a long time ago. Back then, loading a gun, that was, she wanted to. Because she was, for 10 minutes, she was like, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna do it, that's for sure. Did he survive?
Well, at first he was fine, and he called the ambulance himself, and they found him on the front porch smoking a cigar.
Where did your grandma hit him?
In the head.
Which hole was he smoking the cigar out of? And okay, keep going. So they got there and he's smoking a cigar.
And then he said, she shot me, and then he dropped dead.
Damn, that's kind of badass, I gotta say. Oh, I'm gonna hold on until I get this cunt in jail. So you two are dating?
Yeah.
How long?
2 years.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you meet?
MySpace AIM in 2004.
Okay. Wait, okay, but just 2 years.
Yeah.
So you met on AIM?
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah.
No, I know it was years ago. We met on the Oregon Trail. Not last year or anything like that. Okay, so what was your AIM name?
Mr. 12,000. Of course.
Of course? What does that mean? What was your AIM name?
I think Sarah Loser Kid.
And you were like, that's my gal. Low self-esteem. I'm getting in there, baby. I just need 19 years and she's mine. Okay, so you met on AIM like in a chat room? Like,
He liked the same
Through
music as my
mutual
best
friends.
friend
okay.
on MySpace.
On MySpace. And
Yeah.
then you do MySpace, AIM, and then what happened?
We stayed social media friends, and he put out good music, and I was like, yo, that's some good music.
I mean, not that good right out the gate. It took a long time. You were like, yo, that's get in there. So then, did you meet in person during any of this time?
No, we met.
What was the song that fucking changed it? That's gotta be the best song in the world. Was it one song, or did he go for it?
It was the whole album. It was good.
It was the whole... Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Being a musician fucking rocks. When I put out a good comedy album, it's just some white virgin who's like, I want to be a stand-up comedian someday. I don't get any pussy from it at all. It's insane. That's exciting. So you wrote him after the album?
Yeah. And then we
So we
talked.
reconnected.
Yeah, we talked for 3 months, and I finally booked a flight here. I flew.
You flew to Indianapolis? Holy shit.
My first date from like DC. Well,
DC. God, can you imagine flying to Indianapolis for some dick? I can't even imagine. Ariana Grande could write me, and I'd be like, Indianapolis? I don't think so. I'll wait for the next tour stop. So do you live here now?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's love for sure. Move to DC, are you out of your goddamn mind?
Cost of living.
Cost of living.
Yeah, cost of living.
What's the music scene like here in Indianapolis?
Good.
It's pretty good.
Slippery noodle.
Is that a band? Is that a venue? I don't even know. What is that?
We got music, for sure.
Yeah. What was that he just said? Was that
Blues Club.
It's a blues club.
Yeah, they play blues.
And you shit on it. You were like, that's the slippery noodle. So that's probably the nicest venue you have here in this entire place. it's like the Celebrity Noodle or fucking here, all right? Even musicians, when they come here, they do stand-up comedy. That's why T.I. is downstairs and not at the Slippery Noodle. Because he's like, that place is a piece of shit. I'd rather do a whole different art form. Do you have the worst parents?
Yeah.
I can tell. Sad music boy. Putting songs on MySpace. Maybe a girl will like it. And she did! That's what's crazy about this! Don't tell people about this story. You'll inspire thousands of sad boys to release music onto the internet. And no one's gonna fuck them. No one's gonna fuck them. She lucked out she got a good-looking musician out of this one. Like, there's plenty, she'd be like, I love the album. Oh my God! I see why the cover was animated. I'm going to Toronto soon. Anyone from Toronto? Okay. What about Appleton, Wisconsin? Burlington, Vermont? Cleveland? Huntsville, Alabama? Atlanta? Yes, okay. Thank God. What's funny about Atlanta? I'm no longer going to Atlanta. Springfield, Missouri? Raleigh, North Carolina? Yes. Okay, what's funny about Raleigh?
I don't know, sports are starting up. We're a big, like...
Do I look like I got sports jokes in the tank? God damn it! Dayton, Kentucky, Bloomington. Yes? Indianapolis?
I'm from Bloomington.
In Indianapolis.
It's Indiana.
Fuck, in Indiana. It just says in. Anyone from Morgantown, West Virginia? Washington, D.C.? Yeah. What's funny about Washington, D.C.?
I'd say it's where all the high school class presidents come to live.
It's also where all the regular presidents go to live. Anyone from Lexington, Kentucky? Dallas, Texas?
Born there.
Born there? What's funny about there?
I fucking got out.
You got out. You said it like it was like tell me about it.
Adopted at birth, and from what I've heard about Dallas, it's better than I got.
Did you get out of the family too, or just this? Or did the family move?
Family lived in a truck.
Okay, so did you hopped in another car like on the freeway?
Two Jews came to pick me up from Texas.
We told you not to talk about it in public. I'm sorry, two Jews? What do you mean they just came to pick you up?
They adopted me.
Oh, they adopted you. That's the term. That's the way you phrase it. Anyone from Chicago, Illinois? Yeah? Who was that back there? No? Did you? Oh, DC. We already did that one.
I know. You didn't hear what I said.
What did you say?
There's no black people anymore.
How do you want me to use that exactly? Hey, everybody. Whoa! Where's all the black people? All right, last one. Anyone from Stamford, Connecticut? Fuck! Son of a bitch! Okay, I'm gonna use that as a promo. It's gonna be so good when I edit it. You're gonna be like, wow, I don't remember it being that fun. Are you two dating? Not anymore. You said actually no more. What are you to each other?
Friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Have you ever hooked up? It's amazing. I mean, if it was a no, have you two ever hooked up? No. You see how quick that was? You got about this much to answer the question, or it's a yes. Okay. So how? If you don't know the state of your relationship, don't sit in the front row of a comedy show. Is it frequent?
No, he lives a little
Yeah, I live in the mountains, so I'm visiting.
Yeah.
Oh, how deep in the mountains? You're very well dressed for a mountain man. She was done fucking you, like, get dressed, we're going to a comedy show, and you're like, I have no clothes. I am of the mountain. So if he lived a little closer, would you be dating him?
Maybe.
No, that's not romantic at all. That's not. He's walking home like, okay, if I lived here, would you date me? Here, would you date me? If I lived here, would you date me? A love story for our ages. Two star-crossed lovers. The only thing stopping them, a little bit of distance. How did you meet?
We used to work together.
You guys work together?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of work?
We're waitress.
I'm a waitress, yes.
Yes, okay, you're both waitresses, sure. Okay, so I get it. You can't afford to travel that far to see me. Okay, it's making more sense now. It's like, okay, you can either move closer or get a job. That's it's okay. I used to be a singing waiter. You know, like in between taking people's orders, I'd sing musical theater songs. Which I know some people hate that shit. And it's not what like Chipotle is known for. But people, let me tell you, people tip more when they know what you're gonna do with the money, right? Like when you tip more to your waitress at IHOP, if you got to see her have custody of her children. You tip more, that's the point. Are you still waiting?
Yeah.
And you?
In the mountains, yeah.
In the mountains.
Where are these mountains?
Yeah, where are these mountains? Okay, don't worry, I will cover it. You don't have to. I was gonna get there. You don't date him, she's gonna fuck him next. She's like, I live close to the mountains. I don't mind a commute for some good dick. What are these mountains?
It's a small town called Idlewild, and our mayor is a dog.
Okay, I understand how in theory it's cute that their mayor is a dog, but do you understand how that's a sign of a country in decline? So you understand that it's cute, and then in a couple years when we're all dead in a civil war, that dog's gonna come out and lick our dead faces. What do you mean? What do you mean? How did this happen?
You're gonna feel bad though because the dog passed away.
Let me tell you something. I don't feel bad at all. To put it in a dog terms, I don't feel bad one lick. If you told me that the mayor of New York City was a dog, I'd put it down myself. You understand? How did it happen? Did you vote for the dog? You didn't vote. You didn't vote. Don't even lie. I can tell.
I did.
You did not.
I did not. I moved there after.
You moved there after. You moved there after. Did the dog pass any major legislation while he was in office?
It's totally better than anything Biden can do. So. I think the dog would like Biden. You know, he's real close to getting to all of his bones. That's pretty. I think Biden did better than a dog. I think that's pretty harsh. Even Republicans wouldn't go that far. Was the dog a Democrat or was he conservative? Was he a? I think they just
Was he a libertarian or? This is what you paid the money for, folks. This quick win. To be honest, it is nice to be in San Diego. Other than this Biden hater up here, it's a pretty rare. What are your political views, Mountain Man? Independent Republican.
Yeah.
I have never in my life met an independent who has voted anything but Republican their entire goddamn lives.
It is the biggest lie of all time. You're like, you know what, I'm Republican, but I'd like to fuck Democrats, so I'm gonna be independent. I'd like to fuck women with purple hair, so I'm gonna say that I'm independent. Independent my ass. Get the fuck out of here.
I had a friend in 7th grade, out of nowhere, he started wearing a hat, and we bullied him so much, he started crying. I mean, it ruined his bar mitzvah for everybody there. But I think it's okay to wear anything on your head that you want. How are you guys doing over there? Can I talk to you for a second? What's your name?
I'm Sky.
Okay, now let me tell you, before you talked, I didn't know if you were gonna go woof woof or something. But I'm glad we can have a conversation. Sky, I appreciate you being here.
I love being here. This is actually my first time ever seeing you.
Yeah? Believe it or not, this was my first time seeing one of you. Okay, great, you all put on, so you're Sky, and is furry the correct term?
Yeah.
That is the correct term. All right, I got the lingo down. There's not like a slur that, like, not yet. Let's see if we can come up with one together. No! No, Texas, no! No. I imagine you guys have a good sense of humor about things. Yeah? So how, Sky, how long have you been a furry?
I've had this pet for 6 years. 6
years.
Yeah.
And the same. I don't need to be outfit. Character.
Yeah.
And what's your character's name?
Sky. But
Oh, that's convenient. I do a character when I'm up here too. It's called Gianmarco. Are there a lot of furries here in Plano?
Plano, yeah. There's actually a fur meet in Plano that happens every month.
A fur meet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you meet? Like, is it in a public space?
Oh, I don't know if I want to dox that.
Oh, shit. So can we talk? I know it's the late show. We can talk about sex. Yeah. So how? Are you only doing it doggy style, or is anything with that on? Every style is doggy style when you're a furry. Do you keep it on for part of it, the whole thing?
It depends if we're filming.
Oh man, is there a website you want to plug while we have you here? Can I ask, did your community like really thrive during COVID? Because you were already wearing a mask. I imagine you guys were the safest of anyone out there, especially in Texas. Did you ever put a mask over the mask?
At conventions, they mandatory that you wear a mask underneath this mask. So it was
Dr. Fauci has gone too far. Are all the animals dogs?
no.
Which animals are you?
Dogs.
Okay. You travel in a pack, I guess.
The one here I have is a dog, the other one I have is a crow.
You have multiple characters. Oh my God, so when are you in what's a crow? When do you want to be a crow? When do you want to be a dog?
It depends on just when I want to wear it.
Yeah, does it also depend on who you want to Is it like rock, paper, scissors? Like a crow can fuck a dog, but a dog can't fuck a crow. I feel like there's probably a whole hierarchy, or I guess an animal kingdom, one might say.
There's weaknesses in Pokemon.
Yeah. Now you're talking my language, okay? Yeah, okay. So how does that apply?
So I'm a water grass type, so I'm good against like ground types.
Holy shit. Now wait, now that it's about Pokemon, this guy is so fucking excited. He's like, whoa.
I'm a bit different. I'm the one who actually makes the suits.
You make the suits.
This one is my creation. I made this myself.
Hell yeah. It's beautiful. Can I see it?
You want to toss it up there?
You can, oh my God, yeah. Whoa. I'm gonna ask first. You don't just put on another man's head. Are you crazy? Is it okay to put on?
Go for it.
Okay. My head's a little big. Let's hope. Okay. Okay. I have to put the mic here, like I'm a furry that had like a smoking problem, and I need. My mom was dating this guy for a while. I thought they were gonna get married because they adopted a dog together. They did? They adopted a cute little dog named Reggie. And my mom told me now that they split up, they're gonna try shared custody of the dog. And I told her, I said, Mom, speaking from experience, I'm sure Reggie would prefer to be put down. Oh my God, I'm dying in here. If this is the moment I change my entire life. I put it on and I felt free. I was hiding my face, but I've never shown more of myself. I feel like it's like a hunting trophy at this point. Like normally when you perform at bars in Texas, you see these like on the wall.
My friend is a huge fan of yours and is the reason that the three of us are here tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you be willing to do something with his head? No zoo.
No zoo?
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right. This is some new lingo I don't even know about. Oh, you don't have zoos? Oh, I wasn't gonna make a zoo. I would never make a zoo joke. What do you think? I'm out of my mind? What kind of piece of shit would I be if I made a zoo joke right now? Who do you take me for? I know that's what people hate Dave Chappelle for. He's always making zoo jokes on all of his Netflix specials. You ever think about other dogs while you're f***ing your dog? Who's got some family trauma they want to share? I can't see fucking at all.
My aunt tried to gaslight me on a family cruise.
Your aunt, she was like, oh, we're at land. Go over the railing.
My mom's husband and my sister's husband are brothers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Your mom, her mom. Okay, fuck. Yeah, Liam brought the Chewbacca mask with him too, I'm sure.
Because I'm a professional Chewbacca sometimes.
Liam's a furry for pay. If Liam was like, hey, I'd love to come along, but I'm Chewbacca, would you be like?
Absolutely. That was so fun.
Holy shit. He's got the camera, he'll do the filming for you, you know? Holy shit, what happened to this show? This was, Is there anything that you wish people knew about furries that they don't?
I see it as a way of self-expression in a society filled with things being repeated over and over, and it's a way to be unique.
Hell yeah. So when they see you in the wild, should they talk to you as a person or as a dog?
Talk to me as you would.
Like, are you gonna leave without tipping your waiter and you're like, bark, bark? And did you bring this through TSA?
Yeah.
Oh my God, TSA must have started crying.
It's so funny.
They'd be like, can you take off your... Oh shit, I don't even know what to say. What happened when you went through?
Oh, I've gone through like 6 times. My parents live in Germany, so I go visit them all the time.
When you went through the detector, they're like, oh my God, you have a person inside of you.
And he goes through the x-ray. So I put him like a dog through the x-ray.
You're your own emotional support animal. Here you go, thank you. Do you have your Chewbacca with you? Fuck. Yeah, bring it next time. I mean, if this clip goes viral, this is gonna become like a new thing.
My parents are divorced. Round of applause, your parents are divorced.
be shy.
They fucking should be.
Yeah? Yeah? Tell me. Why should they be divorced?
But have you ever heard your parents call you one bitch is about the other, and then the other person calls you, and then you're bitch about the other one? And you're just sitting there like, you know what y'all need?
Sorry, real quick. I am in Canada right now, right? I was like, oh fuck, when did I go to Ireland? I was like, wow, that divorce trauma really fucked up your speech. It's always very stressful when someone's speaking the same language as you, but you don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
If it's any consolation, half my close friends can't understand it. When I get going.
Wait, but now you seem to make it better just now.
I can.
You can.
If I want to.
If you want to. Okay. So what, forgive me, everyone else knows, I'm not from, that's Irish? That's Newfoundland? Newfoundland. Oh, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland and Newfoundland are two different places. Yes.
Okay, well in my accent, it's pronounced Newfoundland. So please respect my culture. So your parents, they got divorced?
No, they haven't.
They haven't, okay. They should. Well, maybe when you tell them that, they just can't understand you.
If you think I'm bad, you should hear me mutter.
I should hear your mutter. In Newfoundland, do you still spell it M-O-T-H-E-R though? How do you?
M-U-D-D-E-R.
Oh, you spell it wrong too.
It's wrong in your mind, but we literally have a Newfie dictionary.
I like that mutter. It sounds like a curse word.
But it's either mutter or Burt giver. What do you want? That's right.
Sure. Okay, back to your parents. Who's at fault? Are they both at fault?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking toxic as shit.
Toxic as shit. Who's more toxic though? Tell me. There's always someone more toxic than the other.
Probably my father.
Your father. I'm just trying to learn more words. That's why I want to talk to you. It's either your father or the sperm getter.
My girlfriend, she grew up in a Hasidic community. You know, Hasid with the... Every time I heard it, yep, I know, buddy. I've had a couple run-ins with the Hasids over the years. My girlfriend, she left that community, but she still makes me, respect the holidays. Passover's a big one that's coming up. Is it coming up? I'm in trouble. Are you Jewish? What level of Judaism? You're an atheist Jew, so Jew. Yeah. There's a lot of Jews that are atheists because, we're smarter. Rosh Hashanah, someone yelled back there. Okay, well, my joke's about Passover, so shut the fuck up. It's a lot to keep track of! Thank you for adding a little Jewish stank on. It's a lot! It's a lot! You know it's a lot when even a Jew has trouble keeping count. Oh man, Jews, we really joke about our stereotypes more than other people. I did a show in New York. There was a Hasidic Jew in the front row, and I was just talking. It was a late show. I said, "Oh, do you guys smoke pot?" And I swear to God, he went, "No, but we'll sell it." And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Jews? With your hands and fucking everything? You can't. You can't do that. That would be like if a black person. I can't even say it because it would be so fucked up." The story of Passover. Correct me if I get any of this wrong. I can't even see. To me, that must be Yahweh in the back. Just keeping an eye on her. We will. Jews. We were enslaved by the Pharaoh. Moses said, let the Jews go. Pharaoh said, no. Moses said, I'm going to cause all these plagues. He did, still, no. And then finally, what was it, the firstborn son thing? They killed the firstborn sons. And then, are you Jewish?
No, I'm just educated.
My girlfriend will be so disappointed in me right now. What is your degree in?
I'm from Mississippi. We just read the Bible.
Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. I've read way more books, but you know that one very well. So were there a lot of Jews when you grew up in Mississippi? Or did you just read about them? Coming to New York City was like if you entered the world of Lord of the Rings all of a sudden. Oh my God.
That is what it felt like.
What made you move here from Mississippi?
Business, same as everybody else. Came up to make money.
Yeah. What kind of business do you do?
I'm in the car business.
You're in the car business.
I am.
What kind of cars?
GMC, Buick, Chevy, used.
Chevy used? You counted that as a brand real quick? Ferraris, Vipers used. I have a driver's license, but all that means is that I parallel parked once in 2006. And I failed the driving test 6 times. When I passed, the guy didn't even say congrats, he just went off in the ambulance. I remember I once had an audience member from Ireland, and he told me, he said, you know, in Ireland, if you fail the driving test, you can never take it again in that city. You're allowed to take it in other cities, it's just like a longer commute. Which I hope only applies to driving. You know, I hope it's not like, oh yeah, in Dublin I'm a registered sex offender, but in Galway, I'm just a priest. See, I know about your religion too.
Round of applause if you're divorced parents. Make some noise. Yes.
I'm an identical twin, so maybe I'll blame it more.
You're an identical twin?
Yes.
Like the Parent Trap. Where's your twin?
I'm visiting to see you, but she's back at home. She asked me to say hi to you.
No. I thought you were supposed to do the same shit. What the fuck? I got 1 fan for the price of 2. I have so many questions. Do you like each other?
Yeah.
Are you very similar?
Yeah, we're like mirror twins, so we look identical, but we have like opposite personalities.
Did you guys know that term, mirror twins?
I'm right-handed and she's left-handed.
Oh my God. What else? Tell me more.
I love red, she loves blue, I love chocolate, I love vanilla. We have the same eye prescription, but switch.
You're like, I'm Jewish, she's a Nazi. You like me, she likes Matt Rife. It's, Oh my God, that's so weird. Do they study you for science?
They tried when we were in university.
They tried?
They would offer us money to study us.
What did they want to study?
Like our sleep patterns.
Oh, God. Do you sleep on your stomach? She sleeps on her back? Some weird shit like that? What kind of money? I would do every study I could.
We talked about it, but then we were like, One day.
Yeah, one day. Have you ever played any pranks with it?
Yeah.
Tell me a prank. God, I wish I had a twin.
Like we've switched classes for the entire day and like none of the teachers knew. We had like
They're like, yeah, she's just as stupid as she was yesterday. That's the nerdiest fucking prank I've ever heard in my life. You take algebra today, okay? They didn't even know. Are you dating someone?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Yeah? Have you ever like tested to see if you could test? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was the test?
I did it over the phone.
You did it over the phone?
Yeah, so her twin sister called me, and I was like, what do you want?
Is that how you answer when she calls you? What do you want?
I could tell by the voice. It sounded different.
It sounded different?
Yeah, and I was like, why didn't you just call me from your phone? Like what?
Okay, and were you testing him to see if you could tell?
Yeah.
I heard them both laugh when I said, what?
Oh, sure.
Why is your sister
What was the test? They're like, hey, I'm touching myself. And you're like, I can tell it's your sister because I'm rock hard right now. It'd be cool. You get jerked off with the left hand. That'd be fun. Good. We have a little more time. Fuck around. What was that look? Oh, what'd you say?
Find out.
Sure. What's your name?
Stella.
Stella?
Yeah.
Stella? How do you spell it?
SELA. It's actually my Hebrew name.
It's your what name?
Hebrew name.
Oh, your Hebrew name.
I'm converting.
Oh, you... Wait, you got recruited? Okay, how did they approach you?
Well, okay, it's a long story.
I have some time.
So my boyfriend that I started seeing last year,
Okay.
he's Jewish.
Okay.
But I do have Jewish heritage. So on my dad's side, so that makes me not actually Jewish.
So you don't. So if only your dad is Jewish, some Jews are like, you're Jewish enough for Germany, but not for Israel. So you started fucking a Jewish guy. You're like, maybe I'm gonna get a little more in me. It'll count.
Yeah.
And how religious is he?
We're fairly like conservative. We're not reformed, but we're not orthodox.
You left straight to conservative? What does that mean, conservative?
We do like Shabbat.
You do Shabbat.
Yeah, so we do our blessings and we try and...
Shabbat is just you have dinner on Friday night. It's not a big fucking deal at all. That's how liberals Jews are. Conservatives mean we have dinner once a week. That's what's great about Jews.
And we go to school and then try to take Saturday off. So...
Yes, that's the other very conservative part of Judaism. Taking a break on Saturday. Telling other people to work for us. Okay, so are you doing a ceremony or anything? Like to convert? Do you have to do a thing?
Well, so I've been meeting like with our rabbi like once every few weeks, and then...
What do you talk about with the rabbi?
What I'm learning about. So he's kind of like setting me up to do my own, like, he gives me stuff to...
He's like, it's Saturday, I'm taking it off, sweetheart. Go learn it on your own.
So I like have done a lot of reading and learning like more Hebrew, and then we talk about it if I have any questions, and then since we're planning on getting married, that kind of puts a timeline on it. So
sure. So what's at the end of the day? You got to take a test. You got to like circumcise a baby. Like, what is the final thing you have to do? You're actually like, I got to get this done in time. The rabbi's like, how many nights in Hanukkah? You're a Jew. You passed the test.
I'll meet with the bait team, so that's it's going to be the rabbi and the 2 other people that sit there, and they ask me questions.
How hard are these questions, though? Is it pretty easy?
I don't know. It's like not super talked about, so I'm not exactly sure. But he said there's no trick. He said, hold on. He said, we're not going to give you trick questions. And I was like, okay, well, thank you.
What would be like a trick question for a Jew? Here, you want some bacon I made? I gotcha, bitch! The wedding is off! What happens if you fail, though?
I think they would just say you're not ready. Like, it's basically they'll say you're ready.
And you call the wedding off? Look at the confidence over here. She hasn't thought for a second what's gonna happen.
No, because I'm confident.
You're confident. Well, let me tell you something. That means you're not ready to be a Jew. Trick question! I saved your marriage, man. You're gonna walk in and he'll be like, are you ready? He'll be like, no. He'll be like, passed!
Are you having trouble making friends?
Oh, I'm very happy now, yeah.
Who's this?
One of my best friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you meet?
Yeah,
Facebook dating.
Yeah, met through dating. Yeah.
Okay, we got some skeptical motherfuckers in the back. You were the guy who went, no way, you want to fuck her, dude? No way.
We're 3 years in.
You're 3 years into
Friendship.
friendship. Wait. You know how sometimes there'll be a couple in the front row and someone's like, yeah, we're boyfriend girlfriend, and they're like, wait a second, what are you talking about? This is now a more pathetic version of that. Where she's like, oh, we were not friends for those first 2 years. Okay.
So
Yes.
we met on Facebook dating.
Uh-huh.
And it was me and my other good friend,
And I met her on Tinder. And
Wait, okay. Okay,
We were on a triple date.
you went on a triple date.
Yeah.
And then we
Wait, hold on. You mean like, with the intention to...
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. No? I have every intention to fuck both of them at the same time. Yeah. Okay. Wait, but when you met on on Tinder.
At the end of the date, he tried to or the hangout or whatever. He tried to
Wait, that's the whole thing that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. Wait, you met on Tinder. It was just you in the picture. It wasn't you and like a second person.
Facebook dating, and then another friend, Tinder, them 2 best friends.
Yeah.
Can you say some verbs? What the fuck? We speak the same language. So Facebook dating me, Tinder 2. Yeah, there you go. Slow it down here. Okay, who met first?
Okay, so me and my friend.
You and your friend.
We were on the dating apps.
You're just friends.
We both matched with him. And we were like, this would be fun to go out with the same guy on the same night.
In defense of him now. Well, what was your in your dream scenario? What would happen? Would you compete?
I mean, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that's not hard. He's like, at first he was like, oh, and I was like, oh. Okay. So you, what did you hope to come from that? Thank you. You were thinking it too, maybe. He was looking for a threesome.
Just trying to play pool and get free food and drinks.
Oh, you were trying to get 2 meals for one? Okay. So then what happened at the end of the date? Did anyone fuck?
No, none of us have ever fucked.
And okay.
He wishes.
Sure. And then what are you? So how did this happen? You just stayed friends. It's complicated. Oh, what's the complicated part? What's the complicated part, please? No, we got so deep, I know your whole lives. What happened to the third person?
Oh, we're still friends.
Yeah, she's still in the group.
Yeah.
She's still in the group.
Then we met another guy at a bar.
Wait, you got another? Wait, well, there's a fourth guy.
There's like 6 now.
There's six, but what? Are you trying to start a sitcom? Or is someone gonna fuck? God damn it, could someone fuck? This is insane! Okay. So you're all just friends, you're all just hanging out. No one's hooking up with anybody. Someone just said do it. Yeah, that's what it took. Fine, I'll do it. So there's no jealousy, there's no.
No.
I want you guys to be happy, that's all. You made me so happy, I want you to be happy. By sitting on each other's faces. I had one person in my life who was not always a cracked up to me. The beginning was fun. I was like, I'm the puppet master. That was cool. But then the sex part it's yeah. Thank you. It worked exactly. You know, I've never been fucking one woman without, you know what I need right now? A Rubik's Cube, okay? It's very... And then when I came too fast, I disappointed twice as many people. I like this, I can't even see you. You're just like, to me you represent like toxic masculinity. It's like the voice. It's a lot of work. I started taking a CrossFit class. And I like CrossFit. It's very communal. They do a thing at the beginning called the question of the day. So I did a class where the teacher was like, okay, everyone, I want you to go around, say your name, your occupation, and question of the day, your favorite kind of cake. And it was pretty standard. People were like, red velvet, birthday. And then about halfway through, I got to this woman who was like, hi, everyone. My name's Stacy. I'm an accountant. And my favorite cake is tequila. And in my 10 years of doing stand-up comedy, I have never heard a group of people laugh that hard in my entire fucking life. So I started having a panic attack because I couldn't think of a funnier answer than the fucking accountant. So I'm brainstorming in my head, I'm like, okay, my name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is meth. No, it's too hard. My name's Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is urinal. No, that's gross. I got it, I'm Gianmarco, I'm a comedian, my favorite cake is tequila. Fuck! I look up, everyone's staring at me because I've been mumbling to myself in the corner for a couple of minutes. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, is it my turn? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to improvise. So I walk up, I say, hi everyone, my name's Gianmarco. I was a frontline nurse during the COVID pandemic.
Urinal. Blah, 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 blah. And I fucking won. At some point, I have to address your laugh, and it's like it's a delightful laugh. It's so squeaky. Have you always laughed like this? What do you sound like when you talk?
I've been told that it's also squeaky and annoying.
Okay. It was low. For a second, we all thought you'd be like, I've been told that it's a little bit squeaky and annoying. No, it's very nice. We ever made fun of it as a kid?
I was homeschooled.
Bullying has its place in the world. You were homeschooled here in North Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah. And did you have any siblings, or were you an only student?
I had 3 younger siblings I was raised with.
Okay. How did they laugh?
Well, they don't laugh very much when they're around me.
You took all the laughter out of the household. You sucked it up, and it was too much, and that's why it comes out. Homeschool, that's fast. And who is this to you?
I'm trying to steal his girlfriend.
What do you mean? You're doing it wrong. You should be here with her, not him. That's what happens when you're homeschooled. I know how I'll get his girlfriend. I'll take him out to a lovely night in the town.
I'm the friend who came knowing this would happen.
Uh-huh. But...
No, I brought him because of your elbows. Because I think your elbows...
What the fuck did you just say? Because of my elbows? What do you mean, my elbows? No one's ever... What do you mean?
I just look at you on YouTube and watch your elbows, and I'm like, you
Is that why all of you came here tonight? Be honest with me. I thought it was for my comedy. But what do you... Okay, I have some questions, because I've never noticed an elbow in my entire life. You must... May I ask do you have a thing for elbows?
No.
You don't have a thing for... You just noticed them?
No, I was looking at one of your videos, and somebody was like, oh, look at his elbows, and then I...
There's someone else? Why aren't they here too?
It was on YouTube, so I don't know where they are, but it was a comment.
Describe my elbow to me.
It's not just your elbow, it's how you use it.
Okay. You know what they say, ladies, it's not the size of the elbow, it's how you use it. The elbow, traditionally, it works on, I know you didn't learn this, but it's a hinge function. So there's only so many movements it can make. Oh God, his elbow makes a 90-degree angle, just like yours. Do you believe this is true?
Yeah, she brought me because she said I had comedic elbows.
Comedic elbows.
I thought it was an insult. She said, no, it's from this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I like that adjective. That's better in school when they called me gay elbow boy. But stand up. Come here. What the fuck are you talking about? Take it off. Sure. this. Okay. Is there really something there?
Yeah.
Okay, do something else. Or call the waiter for a check.
Tell a joke.
Here, good. We have a second mic here. Let's just see. All right.
Tell a joke.
Do you know any of my jokes?
I've never heard of you.
All right, tell a joke with your elbows in the style of me. I want to see.
I'm your biggest fan.
My name is just Gianmarco Soresi. My dad's Italian, my mom's Jewish, so I'm 100% Italian. If you don't know Italians, we do a lot of hugging. We kiss each other goodbye. Not everyone's used to it. Like my roommate, who's not Italian, when he first saw my dad and I kiss, he was just like, ew. Do you kiss your dad in public? And I was like, yeah. You know, it'd be weird if I only kissed him in private. I was like, hey, Pops, let's get out of here for a proper goodbye. Now, my father was not born in Italy, but in the 1930s, my grandpa Luigi, that's his actual name, my grandpa Luigi and my grandma Donkey Kong immigrated from the island of Nintendo. Someday that joke's gonna be racist. Someday I'm gonna do that voice, someone in the back will be like, who the fuck do you think you are? And I'll be a smart ass, I'll be like, it's a me, a Mario. And I'll get canceled, I'll have to go on Twitter and be like, I'm so sorry. My parents are divorced. My parents, they got divorced when I was 7 days old. So like most kids, my first word was, Mama! But my next 5 were, told me to tell you. The custody battle got so ugly that when I was old enough to talk, the judge ruled I could decide where I wanted to live. So I moved in with the judge. My parents, they hated each other, but I will say this, whenever I got cast like in the school musical, my mom and dad would always show up on opening night, and my dad would bring this big bouquet of daffodils because he remembered my mom is allergic. I actually went to college for musical theater, and I have a doctorate in imagination. And it means I'm what's known in show business as a triple threat. Threat number 1, I can act. Threat number 2, I can sing. And threat number 3, I'm annoying. Last year was very good for me. I made my TV debut last year on Law &
So to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years. I used to have one of those jobs where, like, between taking orders, I'd like sing songs and dance on the tables, and that's not what Chipotle is known for. I can't help it. I'm an extroverted introvert. Do you guys know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, it basically means that when I'm talking, I'm very extroverted, but if you're talking, I'd rather be alone. Some people call that an asshole, but I prefer a celebrity. I did have one audition a couple years ago for Game of Thrones. And well, obviously I didn't get it, or your tickets would have cost a lot more. But I walked in, I was ready to go, and the director said to me, "First, we need to see you in your underwear," which is not what I was expecting. So I put my underwear back on.